What's going on, man? Welcome back to the basement. Hopefully the sound is on. We're doing a nice little live stream, Saturday. What do you want to call this? Afternoon. Figured I might as well get the boys together, hop on here. We'll do a little mock draft. And not just what we usually do. We go on Best Ball and Underdog. On Underdog, if you're going to go on to Underdog, make sure you use my promo code RON when you deposit. But we're just going to hop on Sleeper. And we're going to do a nice little cookie cutter draft because I haven't been doing enough practice of just straight on just like your cookie cutter managed league. I haven't been doing a lot of those kinds of leagues or those kinds of mock drafts. So I figure we might as well hop in one of those today. We'll drop the link in the Discord. We'll drop the link in the chat. Hopefully we get some guys to pull through and join. Now I'm going to have to get all that set up. Now just let me know just give me a nice little hello in the chat. Make sure you get on below, leave a like, but I'm going to be trying to get all this together real quick. So now the first thing that is on the to-do list is to make this league on Sleeper. I'm gonna drop the Sleeper link in this chat as well, so that we can all hop in this little mock draft if you guys want in. Yeah, Richie, it's gonna be on Sleeper. Hold on. All right, so here we go. Once I'm bigger, I'll be able to, get all this kind of shit set up a little bit beforehand. I'm supposed to work at 4. It's like 3:42 right now, so happens to the best of us. Jeremy, you said mic is on W. Of course it is. Of course. We need that mic on that crispy clean. So fresh is so clean. I can't fuck up twice. I refuse to fuck up twice. I refuse. All right, so we'll go to Sleeper, and I want this to be a nice cookie cutter league. This is my home league, like the guys are like with my high school buddies, just like the most ESPN, just like the most cookie cutter league that you can find. Just because like I don't get a lot of practice in those types of leagues right now. You know what I mean? Redraft, mock draft, full PPR, yes, no, half PPR. You guys want to see me do this, or should I just leave my big, beautiful face up on the screen for you guys to look at? Let me know. I'll screen share once we're in the draft, but let me know if you guys want to see me get this together. So we'll go 30-second timer, something real quick. All right, so settings. We're going to go quarterback, running back, 2 wide receivers, tight end, 1 flex, kicker, defense, and then 7 bench spots. That is like the default ESPN league, I believe. All right. So we'll hop in there. I'll claim a spot. I'm going to randomize the draft order, so don't worry about what spot you get in. All right, so copy invite link. First, I'm going to put it in the Discord. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go down in the description, join the Discord. That's where we're going to do all the mocks and all that kind of stuff. And then I'll put it in the YouTube chat. But yeah. All right, so I'm going to put it in here. Link up, I'm going to link the mock boys. There we go. At mock boys. All right, and then here, I'm going to put it in the chat right now. So if you're looking at the chat, there is the link. What do we got here? Joshua, what's good, my brother? What's good, G? Richie P, what's up? What's up? Is it on Sleeper? Yep. I just put the link in the chat. So if you want to join up, just join there. Jeremy, you said you got the first draft of the year tonight? Oh, sheesh. I wish I had. I haven't had like a real, like outside of Best Ball, I haven't had like a managed league draft yet. But I was thinking about for the channel. Let me know what you guys think of this while we're like loading into this. Have you guys ever, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the FFPC, but I know that like high stakes leagues do get some views. I might hop in that $350 league on there. It's called the Football Guys Championship on FFPC. I might do that and live stream it. What are we saying about that? Damn, are we already? Okay, we're not full yet. We're almost full. You don't have a spot in a league. On Discord, I'll have, I'm going to be running up some leagues, but probably once, I mean, like, what is it, August tomorrow? Fun sack content is the shit. I appreciate you, my boy. I appreciate you. I've been working, dude, I'm telling you, we haven't even scratched the surface on the content yet. I'm telling you, August is going to go crazy. I'm going to cover the RB, I'm going to cover the RB dead zone. I'm going to cover the RB dead zone. We're going to cover the 0 RB draft strategy. I also want to do a video where we compare the win rates of year one performers. So T. Higgins, Laviska Shenault, and face planners, and like what their win rates look like in leagues, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because like, without going on too much of a tangent, of course we want to fade face planners, but at the same time, if you're getting like, let's say like you're getting Michael Pittman at like wide receiver 50 in a redraft league, is that still a good bet? Because you don't need him to hit top 24 wide receiver numbers to hit for you there, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So I want to compare rookies, because like one thing I struggle with is like, okay, we're on the clock and we're looking at like Michael Pittman versus Jalen Waddle, or Michael Pittman versus Elijah Moore. Which one's the better bet there in redraft? You get what I'm saying? So I want to look at that. Got a lot of really cool stuff that's going to be on the slate here. All right, so we only need 2 more people to join. I'm going to screen share while we're waiting here. All right, so we'll put this up. I believe this should work. Now, while we're waiting to get into this draft, if you're on this live stream, make sure you go down below. Just leave a like on the channel. It just tells the YouTube algorithm you guys are fucking with the content, that you guys like what you're seeing. And it'll give this video a little bit of a boost, man. You said, have you watched Outer Banks yet? I have not. But I will be honest with you, man. I don't watch a whole lot of TV. What I have been watching recently is Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I'm on like season 3, but I'm a very slow watcher. But I just know that It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is like a legendary show, and I've been wanting to watch it for a while. But yeah, I'm not really too into like the I guess like the Netflix shows or whatever. Wait, this is not what I want. I just realized that this is not what I want. All right, there we go. Let me take these out of here. Jesus. Hide this. Damn, I hate when this are we full here? All right. So we'll start in a second. I hate when this happens. I don't know if that happens for anybody else, but like the players just don't show up. There we go. So now I have the players here. All right, so we have a full draft in here. Just to get everything straight, 0.5 PPR, super standard shit. Just like 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, whatever. All right, I'm going to randomize the draft order, and then we'll go. I hope that everything is all right. All right. I think everything's fine. Draft order, randomized teams, bang. Start draft. There we go. But yeah, it's been an absolute minute since I've hopped in to something like this. This is just like nostalgia right here. 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers. This is what me and the homies run on ESPN. I wish we could have something a little bit more modern. Maybe 3 wide receivers, maybe a few flexes, maybe no kicker or defense. But when you're playing with the homies, sometimes you just run something super cookie cutter. The boy Anthony already autoed. It's fine though. It's fine. It happens to the best of us. No big deal. Now I will say I think I'm going to be stuck with Saquon Barkley here, and I feel like 5th overall is tough. I was honestly wrestling with this idea last night of Saquon Barkley versus Devontae Adams at the 5 spot, of who I would want more. To be honest with you, until we get anything definitive from Saquon Barkley, I will be taking him as high as the 5th overall pick. I'm sorry. I'm not running away from Saquon. I saw him go in the Discord. People were putting him. I saw a mock draft screenshot of somebody had him in a Superflex league go at like the 407. Bro, like I'm not gonna be scared off Saquon Barkley. There's nothing not RotoViz. I mean, like, let's look at Twitter real quick. I think we'll have time for this. I think we'll have time for me jumping around. It's only a 30-second clock timer. But what are we saying here? Like Saquon. Can I just get a Saquon tweet? The Giants starting Saquon week 1 after bluffing all offseason. I'm telling you, bro. Saquon doesn't play. Damn it. I just want like a video of him. I saw a video of him like kind of running around. We have a video of him running around. Saquon is getting in work on the side. Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. Let's make sure that we don't. All right, so we're literally fine. Look at him. He literally is fine. Look. I know he's not fine. I'm honestly just joking, but like he looks all right. Do something else. Run a little bit more, Saquon. Run a little bit more, brother. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him go. I don't know. I'm just not as worried as everyone else about the Saquon injury. I think, honest to God, if Saquon was 100% healthy, he would be my 102. That's how much I love Saquon. All right. So let's see what we're looking at here. Jeremy, you said, how much does the Wentz injury hurt JT? To be honest with you, not a ton. I think that it's going to be overstated in the fantasy community, to be real. All right, so Gibson went. So Gibson went. We're going to go Calvin Ridley. I think I have Calvin Ridley as like a sleeper's ADP on Calvin Ridley is fucking broken. This is like where he was probably going pre-Julio trade. You know what I mean? This is probably pre-Julio trade. He should be like here for me. Do you like anchor RB strategy and picking with CMC at the 101? Yeah, that's literally all. If I get the 101, I will not take a running back for a long time after that, because you can just hammer like who's about to be on the board here. Like the 101, like we should genuinely be playing with 3-round reversal. Like if I had the 101, I would just hammer AJ Brown, Justin Jefferson. One of these, I would just go Kittle, AJ Brown, or Justin Jefferson, whichever two of those three you want, and that's a beautiful start out the gate. Beautiful start. So AJ Brown, Metcalf are gone. So yeah, like Kittle, Justin Jefferson, bang. That's literally what I would do. But yeah, the 101 is a cheat code. The 102 is a cheat code. Like it's ridiculous. Because like I covered in my last video, running backs are very fragile, and when you have the 101 in McCaffrey, I'd rather just build everything out. I'd rather just try and get an elite tight end, an elite quarterback, and just fully punt RB2 and just be super strong everywhere else. It's pretty much where my head's at. Now I have to be a little bit sneaky with who I want to target here. Yeah, see, that's like a beautiful start there. AJ Brown, Kittle. I think the 101 and 102 are insane value, because I love like Metcalf, AJ Brown, Justin Jefferson, and Kittle. All four of those guys. Any two of those four guys, I'm very happy with if I can start McCaffrey or like Dalvin Cook. I wouldn't go Henry here, but yeah. So what are we looking at on the clock here? If Swift was here, I'd be interested. But he's not, and we don't have Waller or Kittle, so we'll probably just go best wide receiver available, which I think is CeeDee Lamb. So we'll go with CeeDee real quick. It's actually pretty crazy because I wasn't super high on CeeDee Lamb in Dynasty. I loved him as a rookie, but I thought the hype was a little bit too much in Dynasty. But I think that the hype, like in terms of redraft, I'm very high on CeeDee Lamb, because when we have this crazy of a high-powered offense, and then you combine that with the year 2 breakouts, I covered that in a video at some point. Sheesh. Just has to happen, bro. It's just insane. Like CeeDee Lamb could be, he could go, I'm trying to think, he could finish like top 5 this season if he wanted to. It wouldn't be too hard, because I don't think his reception perception, people want to say, oh, like I have for like the Juju thing. So he's like playing in the slot too much, and kind of like Juju Smith-Schuster or whatever. But I wouldn't make that comparison, because he was beating man and press at a really high rate on reception perception. So I don't really have too many concerns that CeeDee Lamb can't be a stud wide receiver. I do have a little bit of concerns about his height and weight. Like he's not like an alpha, but I also would say that he's like fine. You said I'm at the 101. I usually go hero RB, but I love CH, so I had to pick him. That's fair. I personally would still, like, I love CH, but I personally would pass, but I'm also just an absolute whore for wide receivers. So, and I love Kittle. Like I would have gone Jefferson, Kittle just to get that edge at tight end. But it's like CH is still a running back I love as well. what do we got? Dobbins, Carson, David Montgomery. Let me get a little sipski of my water, if that's chill with you guys. GDLT, you're the boy. Everybody, if you are new here, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Let me know, should I zoom out here? I feel like I am pretty zoomed out. But I'm getting a monitor soon. So like right now I have it like split on my laptop. So I can't have like the full screen on StreamYard, but trust that I will very soon. I think that my monitor is coming in tomorrow, so then I'm gonna have like a dual monitor setup where like one I can do Sleeper and then the other I can have StreamYard on, so I can see all of your guys' stuff. I can, stream like a full screen. It'll be beautiful. It'll be beautiful. Who do you like more between Waller and Kittle? It's Waller pretty easily for me, just because Waller's going to get all the targets in his offense. He has no one to compete with. I honestly think that you could say, as a pure receiver, I think Kittle's a way better blocker than Waller, but as a pure receiver, Waller might be better. I also want to say my hair is kind of whack today because I just got out the shower. What was I going to say? You said, so you like Jefferson Kittle duo more than a Jefferson Allen duo at the turn? Yeah, like I like Allen, but I think that he's cool, but like I'd much rather prefer like AJ Brown, Metcalf, Jefferson, and Kittle, just because you're getting a huge edge with Kittle, and I think Brown, Metcalf, and Jefferson offer a different kind of upside than Keenan Allen. I think Keenan Allen is he's a high-end floor play, if that makes sense. I could see him finishing as like a back-end wide receiver 1. I mean, maybe he could finish as a top 5 if he gets enough targets there. All right, so what are we looking at here? Sanders, Godwin. Where are we at? Like the end of the 4th round? Sanders, Godwin. Oh, we're looking at beautiful things here. All right, so Godwin, Thielen, Kupp, Lockett. We're gonna go Godwin. Yeah, we'll go Godwin. I'll take him. That's fine. So what do you got? So now we're filled through the flex. See it, man. I probably want to make it more of a priority to get a elite tight end. I hate not having an elite tight end, especially in the builds that I like. I got to make it a point to get, like, if I'm here, this has to probably, like, the problem is I think that Ridley is a huge steal at the 208. Man, dude, I'm telling you, it's a big disadvantage to not have an elite tight end this year. I think. I wish I did. Because I think that if you're a sharp enough drafter, you can just kind of abuse ADP at different points of the draft if you want. Because like I could go, like, I think that the wide receiver ADP is kind of broken, so I could have just foregone Ridley, gone Waller, and then just stacked up wide receiver talent like I like to anyways. The thing is that CeeDee Lamb and Godwin are cool, but neither of them are like super high end wide receivers. Whereas like Calvin Ridley's a really high end wide receiver. He could be like a top 5, top 3, top 2 kind of guy. His splits without Julio are insane. I'm down to pull those up in a second. The thing is, like, because I'm not, like, I do like Pitts. I think Pitts here is fine, but like Hawkinson and Mark Andrews, I think both are fine. It's just that like those mid-round tight ends have been bad bets in the past is all it kind of comes down to. You know what I mean? What else are we looking at? Yeah, like wide receiver ADP is really soft on Sleeper. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Yeah, I know. Get Logan Thomas. Like you can get the guys later on, but like, it just doesn't feel good. And when you punt running back too, like I usually do, you want to have as many bench spots as possible for running back. Especially because I'm gonna use some bench spots on wide receiver as well. Like Jamar Chase shouldn't be here in the 5th round. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So Jamar Chase shouldn't be here. All right, so we'll go Jamar Chase. Let's lock in those wide receivers. We know that they have some of the safest floors in the game. They have a lot of upside. I'm going to make a video soon on the dead zone RBs. But, like, I mean, everyone to each his own. But, like, Chris Carson, David Montgomery, I'm not super into this year. I think, like, Josh Jacobs in the 5th is honestly, like fuck. Like, fine. You know what I mean? Not my personal cup of tea, if you will. But so what was I on about? Sleeping on Keenan, bro. That offense is gonna. No. Here's the thing. I love Keenan Allen, man. I love Keenan Allen. I just think like there's a decent tier gap. Like this is where I have this is literally where I have Keenan Allen in my ranks. Like I literally have him at the 303, but like that's the tier gap for me. Like I think AJ, like he's like a clear third rounder, whereas I think Kittle, Jefferson, AJ Brown, and Metcalf are second rounders. Does that make sense? I think Keenan Allen's great. Keenan Allen's great, but like I love these 3 wide receivers and Kittle is all it comes down to. That's it. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm trying to make sure I haven't missed any comments. I might have just spit on myself there, but we'll just forget about that. I mean, am I looking? Yeah, I think that I'm in a good spot on the camera. Oh, not the time's up, brother. Hate to see it. All right, so what do we got? So we have 7 bench spots. Yeah, when I make a build like this, I want to prioritize one of quarterback or tight end, and I did forego both. What is but at the same time, you just gotta about could you make a video? All right, let me see this. You say love grabbing Jacobs as RB2 in the 5th or 6th. Like I personally won't, just because like I love these wide receivers way more. Like I would even take like a Claypool, any of these guys over him. But like I get the concept. Like he's a solid RB2. He probably will be a high end RB2. You said I think people underestimate Damian Williams in Chicago. I think so too, man. I think so too. I think people underestimate Damian Williams in Chicago. He's got fresh legs. Yeah, I mean, like David Montgomery is like good, but I think like Damian Williams, I'm not even saying he's gonna chip in a little bit here and there. I just don't think that they're gonna see game scripts. I don't know. It's tough. Like, is Damian Williams a good receiving back? That's kind of what it comes down to. If people are just like doing change of pace stuff with David Montgomery, I mean, was he ever a good receiving back? I mean, like what 30? Yeah, nothing crazy there. I don't know. I mean, maybe he'll take the same amount away, so maybe he still will take like what is that, like 30 targets away. That's not great for David Montgomery, but I wouldn't say it's like a pure case against him. Could you make a video about which draft strategy 0 RB, Robust RB, Hero RB have the best win rates? The problem is that they all have pretty good win rates. It's just, they all have pretty good win rates. It's just a matter of doing them correctly. The worst thing that you could possibly do, like the reason why all of them have very good win rates is because the focus is not drafting the dead zone running backs, which I'm going to cover soon. Because like 0 RB, you punt running back altogether. Hero RB, you take one in the first round, you punt altogether, and then here like robust RB, you take like 3 running. Maybe you go like 3 straight running backs and you forget about it. But like the worst thing you want to do, like pretty much all of them are sidestepping the running backs in rounds 4 through 6. Like no disrespect, but like Gaskin, Miles Sanders, Josh Jacobs, I don't love any of them, to be honest. All right, so what are we looking at on the clock? What wide receivers are here? What are we? 6 rounds? Dude, we're gonna go Dak. Like let's go. Then we get that CeeDee Lamb Dak stack. We get to just like, here's the thing, man. Old Ron, Ron of like 365 days ago would have been like, I'm never taking an early round quarterback, but like, I think in these modern times, why not? Like these quarterbacks are going crazy. They're kind of like, there is no such thing as like the late round QB anymore. Like the late round QB, I guess you can go like Tannehill, but I wouldn't even like, that's not even like super late. Like what's Tannehill? Like pick 100. So that's not even the 10th round. It's like the 9th round. What, like 9 times 12? I don't know. I can't do math, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like you're not going to find your Lamar Jackson super late. You can go with one of the rookie QBs, but you have to then. I don't want to draft 2 quarterbacks at any point in time. Like the whole point is I'm always trying to figure out. I always want to leave as much of my bench to upside running backs as possible. That is kind of what it comes down to. Like, I don't want to have it. Like I see this so many times on Twitter, guys. I'm telling you guys, you don't want to have 2 quarterbacks, 2 tight ends, 2 defenses, and like 2 kickers. Like that is like the worst way to manage your bench. Your bench should be purely just like lottery tickets at running back and wide receiver. It shouldn't be like I've seen people have like backup defenses. Like I will have to roster 2 tight ends because we're waiting so long on tight ends here, but it's just never something I want to do. I don't even know what pick we're at here. What wide receivers are on the board? All right, we're gonna go Debo. I feel like Debo's a really good value here. I do. Let's go Debo Samuel. Yeah. All right. So what was I doing here? I just think the hate for Jacobs has gone too far. He didn't really catch passes anyway, so bringing in Drake, that's the problem though. My reason for fading Josh Jacobs has zero to do with Kenyon Drake, and it has all to do with Josh Jacobs. It's because he doesn't catch passes. So when you're a running back that doesn't catch passes, you don't have the upside to be a huge like a league winner. And when I'm making picks across the board, I'm looking for big wins and little misses. But the problem with Josh Jacobs, if he hits, it's a little win. He's not going to win your league. So if I pass on Josh Jacobs, he'll never burn me. It'll never be a season where it's like, man, you had to roster Josh Jacobs in order to win your championship. And if he, like, you know what I mean? Like if he hits, it's a small win. That's the problem. And if he misses and he craters your 5th round pick, that's not the best. You know what I mean? Like he could bust. He could get hurt. All those things. So the offense could regress. He could only score like 6 rushing touchdowns. That's just what it is for me. Like, but I completely get it though. It's just a matter of like it's in my opinion, it's fine value. You're getting like a high end RB2 in the 5th round, which is fine value because that's where you should be. A high end RB2 should probably be like end of the 3rd round. It's just the lack of upside, and I'd rather just get a wide receiver there. That's just what it comes down to for me. But I think that like I'm not going to argue with you though that like Josh Jacobs, like if you like running backs and that is your cup of tea, like fine. You know what I mean? Because like in theory, he should probably be here with David Montgomery. I see not much of a difference between David Montgomery and Josh Jacobs. So if you like that archetype of player, that is great value. There shouldn't be a world where he's going that much later than David Montgomery. I like CMC 3 wide receivers and then Kyler Murray at the 501. He's going to break out. That's fine. That's fine. Where did you say you like having 2 wide receiver ones upside of a guy like Fant or Goddard? The thing is that when you take 2, you don't want to take 2 tight ends in the middle rounds. I'm trying to take tight ends 10th round or later. So when you take a tight end, if you want to go Goddard and Fant, or I mean, I guess you're saying you can go Fant or Goddard and then take like another tight end later. Tight ends bust so often that might not even be enough. You're gonna probably have to like stream tight ends, and it could get really ugly. And I'd rather just sidestep that headache, get a huge elite advantage on my teammate or on my league mates, and go tight end there because there's gonna be wide receivers you can get later that could just end up being wide receiver ones. I'm not sure if that makes sense. So what are we in the 8th round here? We're fine on quarterback. We'll never have to take another quarterback. How many bench spots we have left? We'll have to take 2 tight ends. Huh. I'm gonna go Boyd. My whole thing is I just want to stack as many wide receivers as possible because bottom line is they're gonna bust. Like if you just look at last year's ADP, players just bust. So when wide receivers bust less, I'll burn these like 6 picks on wide receivers and hope that 3 of them are fine. 3 or 4 of them are fine, and I can start them. Maybe CeeDee Lamb becomes a wide receiver 1. And the thing is, with that like tight end idea we were just talking about, CeeDee Lamb could become a wide receiver 1. Godwin could become a wide receiver 1. But it's hard for me. The thing is that tight end 1's fine. Goddard can become a top 12 tight end. But in terms of like tight end 1, it should really more be like a top 3 tight end. And I think Kittle, Waller, Kelsey have that all locked up. I don't think anyone else can even sniff them besides Pitts. And maybe Hawkinson and Andrews, but I don't like those middle round tight ends. I don't know if I'm making sense. You said thoughts on Anthony Ferkser and Dan Arnold for deep leagues. I mean, how deep are we talking, brother? I don't mind Ferkser and best ball. If you're gonna add, like, I would much rather have Ferkser than Dan Arnold. I don't think that's too close. I'm not sure though. Damn, I would have taken Ronald Jones here if he was there. All right, so what pick is this? Can someone 8 times 12? Hold on, I got this. 8 times 12. 8 times 12. 5 times 12 is 60. 3 times 86. Oh, geez, I don't know. I don't even know what pick. I don't know what pick we're on. All right, Logan Thomas is here, and I do like Logan Thomas. All right, Logan Thomas it is. Woof. 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 To be honest with you, I wanted somebody else there, and I was thinking about running back. Yeah, I was going to go A.J. Dillon if I didn't go Logan Thomas. I don't love that Logan Thomas pick, but I think that Logan Thomas might be just good enough. I think Logan Thomas might be good enough that we don't have to take another tight end. What do you guys think? If you guys go Logan Thomas, are you taking another tight end? I'm going to say no. I think Logan Thomas probably gets it done for us. Am I wild for saying that? I think Logan Thomas probably gets it done to the point where I can stream late. I can just stream tight end later. I don't know. Am I off for saying that? Let me know. I don't think I would take a second tight end if I go Logan Thomas. Because to be honest with you, so Higbee's still up here? Damn. I kind of wish I went A.J. Dillon and waited for Higbee here. I love A.J. Dillon this year, man. I love A.J. Dillon. If I can go A.J. Dillon at RB2 and all of these hero RB teams, I would. Yeah, this is the only draft I'm doing this stream. Next time I do one of these, you want me to do 2 in a row? I could. It just comes down to the fact that I got to go DoorDash after this. And I was kind of an idiot with time management because I woke up, then I hung out with Winnie, and then me and Winnie took a nap, and then I woke up at like 2 p.m. So it was just a bad allocation of time today. Yeah, Maston. I didn't even see Higbee. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I would have just gone A.J. Dillon and then waited and gone Higbee at my next pick because I have Logan Thomas and Higbee in the same tier. I have Goddard, Fant, Logan Thomas, and Higbee in the same tier. So I would have probably just tried to wait. You hate to see it. You hate to see that, but it's fine. We have any other wide receivers that are worthwhile on the board here? Not really. Where did Gallup go? Gallup's ADP is stupid on Sleeper. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. On Underdog, he goes 7th round. Like he goes here. He goes before Curtis Samuel, Will Fuller. He goes like right here. I might make a video where I don't know what I would call it, but maybe a video like comparing ADPs, like how you can kind of leverage like sharp ADP from. You can like leverage ADP from the sharp people like on Underdog and shit like that. All right, so what are we looking at? I feel like running back has gone very slim here. Jamal Williams, Latavius Murray, Alexander Madison. Man, my 0 RB targets. I'm gonna do a 0 RB target video soon. I was gonna my two plans here was gonna go Logan Thomas and Tony Pollard or AJ Dillon and Tyler Higbee. So I got fucked out of that right here. So Irv Smith. I'm actually shocked that Irv Smith and Jonnu would go before Higbee. So we are going to go We're going to go Nyheim Hines because I think Nyheim Hines is going to get enough of the receiving work to slot in at RB2 and be just fine for me. It is a little bit ugly now that we have the Wentz situation, but I'm not super worried for the running backs, to be honest with you. I think whatever veteran they bring in, whatever young quarterback they have out there is going to want to check down a lot. All right, what did you say? You think if Wentz is out for a good amount of the season, they will have more negative game script where Hines is more used than Taylor? Hey, man. I just drafted Nyheim Hines, and I didn't even think of that, but I think you're right. They probably do lose more games. They probably do have to rely on Nyheim Hines a little bit more. What pick are we at here? Oof, there is nothing good on the board there. We will go Rondale Moore here. Rondale Moore is a crazy value on Sleeper as well. What the fuck? Yeah, if drafting on Sleeper is a problem, Masked Enigma, jeez. He shouldn't be going there. There's a lot of value that you can find from here. The thing is that I got to be more aware of this because the running back ADP is definitely pushed up on here compared to Underdog. So I should have prioritized getting AJ Dillon here. But that's why we do these mocks. The mocks aren't going to be perfect. I need to get into the mindset of, okay, this is what we're going to be doing because a lot of these redraft leagues in the Discord, I'm going to do a bunch of redraft leagues with you guys, the subscribers and the patrons. So we're going to hop on Sleeper, do a draft, and it's going to be off of Sleeper ADP. And I think that this is probably the best practice that you can get on top of, I think this combined with Underdog. So if you hop on Underdog, use my promo code Ron when you deposit, you get $25 for free. I'm just saying. But on there, you can kind of see what the sharp people are liking because in those leagues, you don't see, like, Higbee goes here. What else? Mike Williams does not go this way. Mike Williams goes here. I'm trying to think. I'm 200 drafts deep at this point, fellas, so I know where these guys go in those. I want to say Marquise Brown probably goes a little bit earlier, like here. But these running backs have gone a lot early. Like McKissick is like pick 160 on Underdog. I'm trying to think what else we have. Yeah, Tanyan went late. I think that people aren't adjusting enough on the Packers ADP. AJ Dillon should probably be going earlier. So yeah, Higbee at the 11-7 is wild. I wish I waited. I could have gone AJ Dillon, came back around Hines, came back around Higbee. That would have been much better. Danny, my man, what's up? Tone equals set. I am currently setting the tone on this draft room right now. I will say, I am setting the tone. I'm setting the tone that I'm not taking a fucking running back. I literally don't draft running backs. What we got here? McCole Hardman, Paris Campbell. The reason why I like to, like, I'm going to go into this when I do my 0 RB video, but the reason why I like to stack up these wide, especially in a managed league, in Underdog and Best Ball, you can get away with like a Paris Campbell, McCole Hardman, Van Jefferson, whatever, Rondale Moore. But when we think about a managed league and we're starting only in this league, we have a wide receiver, and a flex. How often are you shoving Cole Beasley, Devontae Parker, Paris Campbell, McCole Hardman in your flex and you're feeling good about that? These wide receivers, I don't even want sniffing my flex. I don't want Marvin Jones in my flex. I don't want any of these guys in my flex ever. You get what I'm saying? Now what are we at? Pick 12, pick 140. Is there someone I'm missing? We're going to go James White. I feel like that's kind of a reach, but it's fine. It's kind of a reach, but at a certain point, I just need to stack up on as many running backs as I can. But here's the thing. So what I was trying to get into is I'm going to cover this a lot more in depth. But like Bryan Edwards, you never want to actually have Bryan Edwards in your flex unless it be pops. But even then, these wide receivers in the super late rounds, they rarely do pop. But say Damian Harris goes down, Mac Jones is starting QB, James White's massive. Tevin Coleman, he can take over that backfield. It's massive because like a running back, all they have to do is just be the RB1 they have so much more upside. Like for Bryan Edwards, let's say Darren Waller and Henry Ruggs get hurt tomorrow. Bryan Edwards ADP budges like 2 rounds. But let's say Damian Harris gets hurt, Ramondre Stevenson gets hurt, James White shoots up. Let's say Alvin Kamara gets hurt, Latavius White shoots up. You know what I mean? These running backs late are lottery tickets. Jonathan Taylor tears his ACL tomorrow. God, please don't do that. But let's say that happens. Nyheim Hines, boom, 5th round. Aaron Jones gets hurt. AJ Dillon, boom, 2nd, 3rd, 4th round. I don't know. I think I'm making sense. What pick are we at? Pick like 144, 45, 46, 47, 48. So 148. We're going to go Gio Bernard. I've been loving Gio Bernard, James White, Nyheim Hines. There's a bunch of pass catching running backs in 0.5 PPR. So just give you like enough. You can shove them in your RB2 spot. They'll catch some passes. They'll give you just enough. I'm literally more than comfortable with either as my RB2. And the thing is, like, if I had my wide receivers are strong enough to the point where if I had to start Nyheim Hines, Giovanni Bernard, I would, because that's what it looks like early season. There are a lot of these running backs off the waivers can come in and give you spot starts. Last year you had DJ Dallas come in and give you an RB1 start. You had JaMychal Hasty off the waivers come in, give you an RB. I'm not even talking about James Robinson because that's cherry picking. But week to week, we have these spot starts. Jerick McKinnon, you put him into your lineup, and it's not like you have to be a genius to start these players. Players get hurt. Here's the thing. Stephon Diggs gets hurt. Cole Beasley, Gabriel Davis, all those guys are not like automatic spot starts. But let's say Zach Moss goes down, Devin Singletary's automatic spot start. A lot of these guys you can get off of waivers even. If Miles Sanders was to go down, Kenny Gainwell off of waivers would be a spot start for you. That's why I'm fine with it. Either way, if you were to go robust running back, Darrynton Evans, how long can Henry remain unbreakable? Exactly. And on top of that, Darrynton Evans is going to get he is going to get, what am I trying to say? He's going to get the receiving work as well. So you can start these guys. Here's the thing. I'm not saying Nyheim Hines, James White. If I have to start those guys in week 16, I'm fucked. But by then, I trust myself to grind the waiver wire, churn out the bottom of my roster, and get running backs that I can start. I have a league I'll show you guys in a second. I'll just show you guys right now. I had a championship team with I think it was Melvin Gordon and Christian McCaffrey the year that the first year that Christian McCaffrey popped off, and I lost to a guy who started Elijah McGuire and Jalen Richard because people don't understand that in season players get hurt and you can just have spot starts and spot starts and spot starts off the waiver wire. Running backs are super replaceable. That's what people don't understand. You can't replace if CeeDee Lamb, like if let's say Calvin Ridley goes down, Russell Gage isn't all of a sudden super valuable. That's not how that works. Darrynton Evans went. Damn, I wanted Darrynton Evans. Now we're in the 14th round. Damian Williams is very interesting. I really wanted Darrynton Evans here. And Kenneth Gainwell and Damian Williams is interesting. I'm going to go Damian Williams. There's something stupid at the bottom here. Yeah, we'll go Damian Williams. We'll see if I can find this real quick. Is this the league? History. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. With these leagues where like we have like if this league started today, I wouldn't draft a defense and kicker, to be honest with you. I just want to have as many roster spots available to me, and I'll just pick up defenses and kickers before week 1 and punt it, I think. I mean, nobody's taken a defense so far. So this is where it comes in where you can actually get a pretty good. Yeah, so Justin Tucker went. I'll go Harrison Butker here, actually. Usually I'll just turn things out, but because nobody took any early and like I'm getting the second pick of kickers, we'll go Harrison Butker and I'll never have to churn that roster spot. I'll never have to waste that fab. So we'll go Harrison Butker there. And he'll start for us all season. All right, so what was I looking for? Will it give me, god damn it. I just want to click on this. As you can see, I lost in the finals this year. Damn it. I love pulling up past year's history in ESPN. Let me click on it. All right. But all right, so this is what I'll actually do because it's going to be very annoying. Saints are hosting All-Pro. Saints are hosting Devontae Freeman today for what? So this was 2018. No, this is not what I want. And do schedule. Or, I don't know. Am I being an idiot? Like, why can I not figure out how to look at the score of this game? I would like to see. I just look at what my score was at the end. I just want to see what my week 16 points were. Either way, so I lost with this team. I had Drew Brees, Melvin Gordon. Remember, this is 2018. So Melvin Gordon was a beast. McCaffrey was a beast. Was super thin on like Diggs, Anderson. I had a running back in flex. I'm going to make a video very soon why you ideally want to start wide receivers in the flex spot. And I lost to this team. If I can pull it up quickly here. And I lost Team Conk. This is the team that he fielded at the end here. I wish it would show the points. It's not going to, I don't think. But yeah, he had Damian Williams and Elijah McGuire. Yeah, if you guys don't remember, Elijah McGuire and Damian Williams went absolutely insane week 16 of 2018 this is. But yeah, you don't have to have the most stacked running back group. He had Damian Williams, Elijah McGuire, because off the waiver wire it was okay, where those guys are very startable this week. He even had, I remember, probably had like Dwayne Washington or whatever off the bench. No, he didn't. All right, so now we'll take whatever defense comes to us. Should the Baltimore Ravens defense? I mean, I'll just take whatever crazy defense is available. I don't know who the Ravens play week 1, though, but it's whatever. All right, so we'll go the Ravens. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. 0 RB is more than viable. I think you also have to remember, man, like the guy who was questioning Anchor RB, if Saquon was to go down, if you're on a team and even if you go robust RB and Saquon goes down, you're fucked regardless. Like, you're screwed regardless if Saquon goes down, to be honest with you. I had Saquon go down last year, and I was screwed. But yeah, so here's the squad. We have enough wide receivers to kind of brace against variance. We hope that Ridley's a wide receiver 1, CD goes crazy, Godwin. If the wide receivers hold true, we can always trade them for a running back upgrade. We can do whatever. My brother, you can literally start Nyheim Hines every week, dude. I invite you to join the Discord and come play in a league with me whenever you want, brother. I will start Nyheim Hines every week, and I'll finish higher. I'm honestly just joking, but like Nyheim Hines isn't a handcuff. He'll have startable weeks every single week, my man. Can I look? So in PPR, 27, 1.4, 10s. Like, that's not anything crazy, but then 21, 28.5, 8, 17, 12.2. Like, he will have plenty of those kinds of weeks, my brother. And remember, this is when Jonathan Taylor was going crazy. He's still 28, 8, 17, 12, 11, 10, 12. He was the what? He was the RB 15 in PPR, RB 24 in standard last year. I will start that man in my RB2 spot next to Saquon Barkley and have not a single issue with that. All right. That is going to be the stream, fellas. I got to get to work. Next time, maybe we'll do 2 of these and we'll have some fun. But that is it. I love you guys. Every single one of you guys out there that are subscribed to the channel in the Discord. I love you guys. You guys mean the world to me. Before I log off here, we only did 2 live streams this week and 2 videos this week. Tomorrow we're gonna have a bounce back running back video that is on the schedule, but it's because I was working on the Patreon. So if you want the best deal for $5 that your money can buy you, hop on the Patreon. It's in the description. Literally, my redraft ranks, I have 1 QB and Superflex on there. My Dynasty ranks, 1 QB and Superflex. And you'll have access to a premium spot in the Discord where you can ask me for trade advice. You're on the clock. Who player do I pick? All of that for literally $5 a month. I'm telling you, it is the craziest deal in all of fantasy football. Let me know who else is selling their draft guide for $5. Let me know. And if you can literally just pay $5 on the Patreon for this month and then unsubscribe after you're done with your draft. And that's it. In season, I'll have like my waiver wire on there of like what fab percentage you should spend on these players, my start sits, all of that will also be on there. So yeah, I'm telling you, check out the Patreon. I don't know who else is offering more for less. And that's it, man. Next week, we're going to start really kicking up the content here because now I have my ranks locked in for August. I'm going to be updating them once a week, but it's going to give me a lot of time to make some banger videos. And that's it. Let me get big screen real quick for a second. I love you guys. Follow me at Ron Storms on Twitter. I'm going to go deliver for a little bit, and I'll see you guys on Monday. I'll do a live stream on Monday, and we'll get right into some nice uploads. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one.